Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and you're doing well. For this video, we'll be going through an unboxing of the Figurize Standard War Greymon, and this is from Digimon, released by Bandai Spirits in 2021. So I have just had this come through to me recently, all the way from good old Japan, more specifically HobbyLink Japan. And I finally remembered. So what I will do is I will include links to War Greymon, possibly even the amplified version, which I will do a video of sometime later down the track, and maybe some of the other more anime accurate kits. So there's War Greymon, and obviously there's only two. Well, no, I take that back. There's more than two now. So there's War Greymon. You also have Metal Garurumon on hand, and I've got a few more on their way. So there'll be some links in the description below. There'll definitely be a link to War Greymon, as I said, at Hobby Link Japan. So it was actually very nice to get my Hobby Link order. It always excites me. It's just a shame that I have to use surface mail because, yes, the boxes are not small. But anyway, I digress. It's not why we're here. War Greymon. I've been meaning to get into some of the Digimon stuff for a while now. I know I've got a lot of the amplified stuff currently in the backlog, but I thought having War Greymon and Metal Garurumon just arrive, and they are in smaller boxes, it would just be easier to start off with these ones and work my way through. So here we have War Greymon in a more anime accurate as opposed to the amplified. So pretty much more aligned to how he would be in the Digimon series. Although I will admit the amplified version is very, very, very nice. So, bottom of the box, we have some different poses for War Greymon. So there's a wide range of articulation, so it can recreate certain movements and poses, such as here and here. Two more poses as well. And what is this little thing? The color scheme of the chrome Digizoid armor and other parts of the body are based on this anime settings. The brave shield on the back can be moved to create the crest of courage. It's been a long time since I watched the episodes that led up to War Greymon. I wouldn't mind going back and watching Digimon, but that's a bit of a time investment. So side of the box, pretty much just a copy of the top. Well, not the top, but the front. So that's the unpainted view of War Greymon, which I suspect is the same as this, which will probably be the same. No. So this one is probably more painted. This one will be unpainted. Kind of hard to see the differences, to be honest. Well, I guess the toes are more white here, where they're more grey up here. So it's unpainted, painted, and a little blurb about War Greymon. So that was the outside of the box. If we have a look inside, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of runners and a instruction manual at the bottom with the same artwork. Runners don't look too bad at all. Colour separation. Obviously there'll be a sticker sheet somewhere. In fact, I think I saw the back of it. So what I will do is I will open up these bags and then we can have a look at the manual and the runners a bit more closely. Okay, so with everything now out of the plastic bags and the manual in front of us, so War Greymon Figurize Standard. I think that's the, oh no, it's a slightly different blurb about War Greymon. So this is the Mega Digimon Digi-Evolution of Agumon, which I think is probably the 4th incarnation. So there's Agumon, Wargreymon, Metal Wargreymon, and then Wargreymon. As I said, it's been a while. Anyway, front of the manual in nice colour, back of the manual once again in nice colour. I'm hoping it's all colour inside, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. So a bit more of the poses that we would have seen at the bottom of the box, some of the accessories included, as well as a few more blurbs. There is a colour guide at the bottom as well. Orange, red, dark grey, yellow, another type of red, another type of grey, silvers and things like that. Well, that's not too bad. Good amount of colours. That's the back. Cracking it open. So far so good. Not what we're after. Oh, it was bound to happen. So we do have a parts list as traditional for many a Bandai kits. So A, B's, C's, D's and E's, some polycaps and some stickers. In terms of the build, so you start off with Wargreymon's head. There are some stickers which look to coil around. We'll see how they go. Depending on the detailing, might actually just do that. Some markers. Build the body. Build the right arm. Excuse me. Right arm, left arm, right leg. And back to colour pages, left leg, the waists, and then final assembly, including the shield. And there also will be a spot for an action base. And there's a nice pose of Wargreymon. Doesn't look too complex to build. Definitely on par with the usual Gundam kit. Probably a little bit more simplified given it is more of a organic type of individual as opposed to mechanical. Although it's Digimon, technically a bit of both, but semantics. Anyway, that was the manual. Quick look at the sticker sheet. So, good amount of stickers to do some form of correcting and detailing. May or may not use all of them. We will see how things go. The white ones might be okay. The red ones in the bottom left might be okay as well. Those grey ones I think is where I'm a bit dubious, but as I said, we'll see. In terms of the runners, so we have a runner in in black, so interior of the shield and some other components, probably the waist and bits of the main torso. We have two B runners in orange, with B2 basically being a copy of the top slash now the left side of B1. So we take B2 away. So that's B1 in all its entirety. So we know there will be some duplication here, as we saw in B2. There's probably duplication already factored in this other part of B1. We will have two C runners in silverish, I dare say. C2 is a copy of the top of C1. So take C2 away. So left and right. And obviously parts of the torso and the head, which I will admit does look very, very nice. Detailing is very, very nice. So those were the two C's. We have two D's in a bit of a dark red, D2 is a copy of the top of D1. There's a bit of detailing there, which is quite nice, and also parts of the head. It's a very nice red though. So that was the 2Ds. We have 2Es. So E2 is a bit of a copy of this section of E1. So we have the back of the shield, probably more of the torso, and as we saw, these are copies probably to finish your left and right. Looks like there will be some color to update on those little parts of the shoulder. So that's E-runners, and that's in a bit of a, definitely some type of yellow. And lastly, we have a fairly large polycap runner, PCF6, so definitely not something you would have seen from anything out of the usual Gundam range, which is cool. So this will actually be in a orange color. A good number of polycaps here. Interesting is how they all work out. And that pretty much brings us to a end of the unboxing of War Greymon from the Figuarts standard line. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is the non-amplified version of War Greymon. So this one is more anime accurate. And I'll continue to do some of those sets and hopefully get back into the amplified ones. Starting with the smaller ones and then making my way up to some of the bigger boxes. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I will have links to War Greymon, some of the other Digimon kits over at HobbyLink Japan in the description below. So feel free to check that out if you please. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you wish to do so. All of this does help support the channel and I do appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.